This is one of our great treasures at Temple Newsam. This spectacular clock, which as you can see stands over 8 foot tall. And not only is it just a clock, but it also plays music and it's an automata as well. It was made by this man, George Pyke, who was the royal clockmaker to King George III. And it is actually dated inside 1765. And it came to us in 1954 from the Kitson Clark family, a famous Leeds family. The story is that this was once the property of Queen Marie Antoinette of France. And after the French Revolution, it became the property of the Duke of Buckingham at Stowe, and somehow it was inherited by the Kitson Clark family. When I open it, a whole world opens up in front of us. And what we've got here is the dial in the centre, of course, and then behind it, this wonderful painted scene of all kinds of figures who are dancing, musicians, and a rustic scene with cows and dogs, and in the background, a river with ships and a town behind it. We have these splendid gilt bronze figures, which give the appearance of gold, they're of course just gilt bronze, who are kind of, in a sense, framing the whole scene. So you've got the figures here of the pagan gods Diana and Apollo, who flank the sides, and then below we have the 7 figures of the muses. These are the goddesses, if you like, the protectors of the 7 liberal arts. We have the figures of sculpture, of architecture, of geometry, painting, music, arithmetic, and astronomy. Now we also have some other wonderful features here, purely decorative, but which are of fantastic quality. For example, these wonderful gilt bronze mounts here. There's just this wonderful ornament here in terms of its scrolls with flowers, just to create a very beautiful little decorative feature on the front of the clock. These splendid little vases on the corners here. And then at the very top, we find the figure of Mercury, the messenger of the gods. This is a great festival that is taking place in front of us. When the clock strikes, this whole world becomes totally animated with these wonderful, wonderful figures who will all start moving around and performing for us in this magical world, which would have been entrancing for anybody 250 years ago, looking at such an extraordinary thing. One of the 8 tunes which we can hear on the organ when it plays is actually composed by Haydn, and it's known as the Call of the Quail. These clocks are extremely rare, and only about a dozen have survived in England. We may admire the clock today, but think how much more it would have delighted people with its novelty and rarity 250 years ago.